We have got to be the busiest generation of women to ever live. We do not stop. We go from appointments to commitments to activities to errands to dinners to assignments to chores. We put on our shoes at 7 a.m. and we don't take them off until 9 p.m. And then we wonder why we feel run down and distant from God when in fact we never slow down to see him in the moments of our day. And that's what I want to talk to you about tonight. I want to talk about how to build an altar in the middle of your busy life. I want to help you see the importance of slowing down and recentering yourself with God. It doesn't take long, but it is so important because so often in our lives, we get going so fast that we fly past the moments that God was trying to speak to us. Something happens, good or bad, but we never slow down to whisper a word of gratitude or cry out for help. We just keep plowing through and pushing on. And I'm scared to think of how many moments in my life I have zoomed past, missing a moment to encounter God in my everyday life. And as I was preparing this message, I wanted to share something with you that I have been learning. And honestly, it has been more practical for me in this season of my life than any Bible study that I have ever done, besides Do the New You. And but listen, just because I say that, that doesn't mean I want you to, go out of here and quit your e-group or stop setting aside time to pray and read your Bible. Obviously, do not stop coming to church. Those are the non-negotiable things that we prioritize in our week, right? Those are the things that are forced slowdowns. But those things are not enough to sustain you throughout your day. And I feel like one of the reasons that we live our lives at this back-breaking pace is because of the pressure that we feel to keep up with what we see. We feel like we need to look a certain way. We feel like we need to have certain things. We feel like we need to establish our career by this age, be married by that age, have children by this age. And if we don't, we're falling behind. Or we're less than, or we're not enough. And then we feel the pressure that our children have to keep up. And they don't only have to keep up academically, but they have to keep up athletically and socially. And then we start to worry that they're falling behind because we're not enough. And so in order to keep up, we fill our days so full. We're like, oh, well, let me sign you up for this lesson or this activity or this sport or this class. And we fill our days so full that by the time my head hits the pillow, I'm scrolling mindlessly, looking at other people's lives who seem to be making money hand over fist, selling protein powder, lipstick, and going on European vacations until I finally fall asleep and I start it all over again. I am here to tell you tonight that does not have to be your life. Every day, every moment is filled with opportunities for you to slow down and bring God into the many moments of your day. Don't worry, okay? If your kid is in soccer and I am not up here telling you to unhurry your calendar or whatever. I want to tell you that you can have your own altar call anytime you want. So good. High moments, low moments, hurried moments, heavy moments. These are the moments that cannot wait for a candle and a highlighter and a cup of tea and a quiet time with your Bible. Those are great moments. But these are the moments that also can't wait for church. Those are great moments. These are the moments, and you know them, you've had them. They're moments that call for an altar right where you are, in your car, at your desk, in your kitchen, right where you are. You can build an altar and you can worship God. And we all want God to bless our day. We want him to bless our lives, and we all want to lay our heads down at the end of the day. And although the day maybe wasn't perfect, we want our hearts to be filled with peace. But I got to tell you, we're moving too fast and we're getting ahead of the guide on the tape.
Hey, thanks for watching. I hope that encouraged you today. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell to turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on other videos just like this one. And I'll see you back here next time.